All right, hey everybody, we are here with another sparring breakdown. This is another round from our Masters Experience tournament. So we have two competitors here. We're just going to call them today Red Gear and Black Gear, and we'll get into this. So what I like about, I'm just going to say Black for now, is he's really using his his reach to control the distance. So he starts off legs fully extended for his kicks, and again, immediately Red kind of has to back up here. Back up. So he's on the outside of the ring. He does a long round kick and then a long, looks like a spin side kick, and he's really keeping him away from him as he's sparring.
There is nothing worse than someone who has that kind of reach but also moves quickly. That kid is light and moving, and that is a problem. I don't care if you're tall or short. Like when you got that combo going on, that's a problem. So Red's definitely move to stay alive.
Yeah.
And keep his hand.
Now, that being said,
I'm curious if you're going to say what I'm going to say, but okay.
Well, I'm going to say, okay, so things I notice when I spar people myself. He does a skip round kick. He's very squared up for some reason here. But those are little things that you can pick up, just how your partner maneuvers through their kicks, right? So a skip like that, you can jam him right now, right? His hand is up. His weight is kind of shifted awkwardly. If he picked up his front leg and boom, hit him with a side kick, he would beat him to the kick, in my opinion here. So, okay, I'm having trouble figuring out how to stop him from coming at me, but the way he's moving forward is easily countered, you know, if you figure out what's going on, which is hard to do when all this stuff's happening. But, okay, there's a little glimmer of hope maybe, you know, but he kind of switches feet and kind of retreats here. Go ahead. What were you going to say, though?
You're not going to notice this repetition on the second go, but that's the exact same way he opened when they said go the first time. So I'm curious if he does it a third time, because if he does, that's something to be aware of and be ready for.
Right. Yeah, look for the common things that your partner throws.
Oh, that looked like, was that a low kick?
Yeah, I didn't even really see much there.
That looked uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. You got two to give, right? There you go. Okay, so they both did what we were just talking about here. Goes for another skip, and he gets jammed. Perfect. Perfect way to adapt to your partner. Right here. He goes for the skip. Again, he plants this foot hard. He's sliding his back foot. So there's a lot of time you can react to it. Now he stays sideways. Sticks that foot out. Boom. Don't know that he scored necessarily, but knocked him off balance. I'm not sure what they're calling here, if it's contact or anything. He just fell. I don't think there's any warning. There he goes again. Another skip.
Capitalizing on it. That's
yeah. So let's see if the round shifts at all here.
So I'm also noticing that Black has he moves fast. He's got good reach. I mean, for the most part, he's got good technique. But he has some very dramatic movement to do what he needs to do, which is creating a lot of openings. And if Red is paying attention, that's what he's going to take advantage of.
Yeah, we'll go back a little bit.
So, you know, those hands open up, the big of the knees.
Sorry, I'm talking over you here. I would love to see a hook kick here from Red. You know, he's doing a lot of these kicks, and the front hand kind of drops as he's trying to use his arms to create some momentum, right? If you can hook kick right over this shoulder, I think that would connect a lot. Yeah, so he throws a spin. Red throws a spin, but I almost think it's the wrong way. He's trying to go up over the shoulder. That's kind of his only option. If he would have switched feet, then he could spin and hit all of this right here, right? So
Sure.
right here, he's getting backed up, and he has the correct feet out to do a spin and hit Black's, chest or stomach. He throws that round kick there. Here, okay, you get a little glimmer of space. Quick spin with your left foot. This is pretty open. His hands aren't really up. They're in the way a little bit, but they're not really up. He switches feet here in a second. Yeah, and then he throws a spin from here. Yeah, he throws a spin, but almost gets it to the back. I'm not sure if this ends up being a warning, but that almost becomes... Yeah, okay, he kind of jammed it, so it didn't really connect, but it's closer to a warning than a point, I'll say that.
Sure. I do think that for the most part, Red is being pretty smart about kind of waiting it out. He's not trying to trade hits.
Yeah.
He's really trying to be in the right position before he attacks.
Mm-hmm. Red won that round. It was 2-1, so it was obviously close.
Mainly because he was so focused on moving and defense.
Yeah, and I think
he moved really well.
Yeah, and Black had, I think, 2 warnings in that round. Maybe just one, but I think that obviously helped Red a little bit there too. But it knocks him off balance, but I would call that a point. That looked like he connected there. So he's just getting these little 1 and 2, single point little kicks here and there that just kind of add up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's blocking. All Black has thrown the whole round is round kicks, I think. So if we go back to the beginning, a few of them connect at the beginning. They're feeling each other out. Round kick, round kick, round kick, round kick. A couple of spins. Round kicks there at the edge of the round or ring.
Right.
So I think Red in the opening, we're 15 seconds in, is probably losing just because he's gotten hit with this. But he adapts. He's throwing more side kicks, blocking it now. Tried to throw that.
I really feel like this round. Yeah, you got to know when to switch to that spin side versus the spin heel or hook, right? I mean, the spin itself, the timing, the positioning, perfect. It's the kick that he's choosing to throw that's the problem. But what I was gonna say is this round is a perfect example of side kick versus round kick. They just get different results, and Red is throwing the side kick fantastic.
So there you go, side kick. So yes, he knocks him over. Yes, maybe he scores a point, but I don't know that he throws any more skip round kicks anymore. So now he's taken something away from his partner because of what happened, but because of the side kick. So let's see. Or if he does, I think he probably gets jammed again.
It's like slapping the ball out of their hand, right? Like, we ain't playing that.
Yeah.
Get that out.
He still throws them, but now it's just not working, right? So he gets hit with a side kick there too, and he kind of has to push past it. Now he's probably thinking, geez, I'm, behind a little bit here. So now he just starts moving forward more and keeps getting hit with really more side kicks is what it is. A couple of round kicks maybe there too.
Well, if you're good at playing the moving and defense game, you want your partner to get to that point where they're panicking or forcing an issue or overreaching, because that's when they're going to be off balance. They're going to be open. They're not thinking about strategy, and you've got a lot to work with there.
And I just want to say Mr. Anderson's doing a great job of being the center
Get
judge, even though he's a corner judge. He is
on that line. Get on that line.
One of those middle corners,
We should start a series on that, critiquing the judges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do enough of that. But yeah, I think again, it was a good example too of just, okay, I'm seeing what my partner's throwing at me, right, with what Black kind of opened with and all the speed and all the reach, and then okay, how do I beat all those round kicks really just by throwing side kicks, and how do I beat the speed just by being quick myself and avoiding it, moving in a circle, nothing crazy. It's just the right answer for the right problem, he had going on. So good round though. I think it was definitely close. Yeah.
Definitely a good round. They're both crazy. Moving like crazy.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's another breakdown. We'll see you at the next one.